G'day, legends, and welcome to this edition of the Coach Carter podcast, where I sit down with my co-host Blakey and we chat about some of the things that have gone on in store this week. We talk about some of the trades that we've picked up, as well as we recap some of the events that we've got going on over the next week. There is a little bit of dribble at the beginning of this podcast. We like to break the ice with just a little bit of shit talking and banter. So if you guys want to, you can skip through to that. That'll be about 3 or 4 minutes or so before you hear the actual intro, the start of the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed anyway. Thanks for listening. Let it rip. G'day, listeners, and welcome to this episode of the Coach Carter podcast. Today's episode is proudly sponsored by Cardcella, the hobby and card event weekend hosted between October 8th and the 10th. We're going to be hosting a series of events over those 3 days, so keep your eyes peeled. All the information is going to be released through the website, www.cardcella, that is CARDCHELLA.com.au. Go snag it up.
Snag what?
Snag it up.
Are we cooking snacks? No.
We might be. We're cooking a lot.
Sweet.
Thanks for throwing me off there, bro. You just fucking...
That's what it's about, bro. I'm here
just
to
tried
fuck
that.
you up.
Just tried that 5 times, and we finally get it, and you just leave me hanging.
Yeah.
With a snag it.
Yeah. What you're like? Snag it up.
Yeah,
I didn't
you're
know
supposed
what
to
I'm
pretend
snagging.
like.
I was like,
Just let it rip.
I was half in, half out of that.
Yeah, so was I. Alrighty, legends. Welcome to this episode. Today, Blakey and I are going to be sitting down and talking about some of the cardboard experiences that we've had in the hobby this week. We've picked up a couple of trades. We've organised a few things, a few events coming up. As we mentioned at the start of the podcast, the sponsor that you guys heard, Cardcella. It's got a ring to it, eh?
Cardcella.
I love it, bro. Love what we're trying to do here. So, make sure you guys stay peeled for that. But we will talk about that later on in the podcast. But first of all, Blakey, how are we today?
Fucking awesome.
Awesome?
Tired,
Unreal?
but awesome, mate.
Unreal hot?
Yeah. It's been a bit of a long day in the sun,
Yep.
slaving away.
As you can tell, for any of our listeners, head over to our YouTube channel. This podcast is being streamed, and Blakey's rocked up in his hivers today, straight from the work
I
site.
should maybe cover this. I don't want no advertising for these crew.
Shout out to Keith Dyer Plumbing.
If you need a plumber, small jobs, no probs, call me.
Small job, big job, bar. Got you.
Nah, big jobs, fucking call someone else.
Big job, leave for the big boys.
Yeah, I don't want to do that shit.
So I think we're going to upload the pre-dribble to this episode anyway, but you guys would have heard Blakey's little run-ins over the last couple of days. It was the same mob today, wasn't it?
Same mob. Mate, I tell you what, I've got 2 gears. I'm your best mate, and then if we start arguing, we're throwing hands.
Yeah, or running to the builder and telling on them.
Yeah. 3 ways.
3 ways, yeah. And probably out of all 3 ways, 3 options, the best option for Blake is number 3.
Number 2 and 3.
2 and 3, throw hands and tell the builder.
I'll fucking smack you, and then
Just
I'll run away and dob on you. And
throw hands at the builder too. Why not? Who wants to smoke? Who wants to smoke?
Nah.
All right, Blakey. Let's have a little bit of a chat about your pickups throughout the week, mate. What have you got on display here? So you made a couple of trades.
So I've got a Jordan Beam team. I've got a Kylian Mbappe Prism rookie. I've got my BGS 10 of...
He got one.
Yes, of me old Goku and Vegeta Secret Rare Heroes. I'm absolutely cheering with that.
Yo.
I've also got a 101 sketch of Cyclops from Marvel.
Oosh.
Sketched by the artist and also signed.
Yeah, we'll go into that a little bit.
I picked up these cards this week. So we had some nice customers come in early. Some Dragon Ball Z collectors.
Shout them out.
I completely forget their name. I'll look him up on Instagram right now.
Yeah. So I got a phone call from Blakey. He's a FaceTime call actually, and he's like, "You will not believe what I've just got. What I've just done. Like you will not believe these cards." And yeah, Blakey doesn't usually FaceTime me at that time of night. He's usually trying to get out, and it was like 6:30 after the doors had shut.
Yeah,
it was like another hour or hour and a half after the doors had shut. So I was like, "Fuck, what's going on?" And I answered the phone, and he's made some big trades and met some new Dragon Ball friends.
So his Instagram is the Card Baron.
The Card Baron. Shout out to the Pokemon boys.
Dragon Ball Z.
But their thing's Pokemon. Their page.
Is it?
Yeah, Card Baron.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah, it's
know
all
that.
Pokemon.
Oh, but yeah, they're mainly Dragon Ball Z collectors.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe they do Pokemon
Yeah.
breaks or something like that. But head over to their Instagram and check them out, guys. But they came into the shop earlier on this week. And
Yes, yep. So they rocked up here in the afternoon. So it was probably, I think it was around 3:30ish. So we had a great chat. We were chatting until about 6, like a very long chat. We were talking about trades throughout of it. They wanted the 18-19 Revolutions box that we had.
Okay.
So Lucas
rookie year, Trey
So
Young.
they pulled out a Dragon Ball Z card, Broly, secret rare, BGS 9 with insane subgrades, two 10s, 195 and 185.
And you said it was a secret rare?
Secret rare.
So
So it was valued at about $1,000.
Yeah, wow.
So
Big
about
boy.
700 USD.
It was a really nice looking
It was
card
a
too.
fucking awesome card. They traded for the box. I then went on and traded the store for that card.
Yep.
So I traded my LeBron James gold border bazooka rookie card as well as my Jason Tatum Prism rookie.
And the bazooka you said is around 700?
Yeah,
US?
yeah, about 700. So I did a pretty fair trade to the shop.
Yeah, the shop will take that any day of the week, lad.
well, you know, it's still mine.
That Revo's
anyways.
box was sitting there for a while too.
It's half mine anyway.
That's I see what you did there, mate. Yeah.
But
Smart man.
And then I traded Hoops Premium Mega Box for the 101 Cyclops card.
Yep.
I thought it was an awesome trade. These boys were absolute legends. They were willing to do the trade to get the boxes. They wanted to have a fun rip that night. Open some packs.
Did they
try
do
their luck.
you know if they did it at home, if they streamed it?
No,
or-
they did do it at home. I
Yeah.
just checked. He got smashed in the Hoops Premium, pulled it numbered to 6, I think he said.
What? The Mega.
Pulled a 6 reddish silver prism and a base Morant and Zion.
Nice.
Yeah. So
A
not bad.
6 to 6.
I don't know. He's just hashtag 6.
Shit. Nice.
So I don't know if that's numbered
2-6
six or
yeah, numbered
what,
6.
what's
Well, it's not
going
his
on.
jersey number, but
yeah. So
and
by the
nothing out
sounds
the
of it,
refs.
they went all right. So I
know.
think he took the box home because this guy come from now I'm testing my memory.
Don't think too hard, brother.
Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong place
All you
in
need
case
is
he hears it.
that. Yeah.
He had a long drive, put it that way. He had like a 12, 13-hour drive
Fuck, really?
that he was doing the following day.
Shit.
I'm actually going to be playing Fortnite with the card Baron tonight.
Yeah.
Jamming some 40 together.
Is there a way for anyone? You don't stream that. You just
No,
play
I'm not.
it,
I'm
yeah.
not going to stream yet.
Yeah.
I need to set up everything first. I need to.
How long have we been hearing that for, guys? How long?
Well, for starters, I don't think my internet will be able to hold any type of stream because my internet is absolutely trash. I live in the middle of whoop whoop. You don't even get phone signal from my house, so
That's true.
I just don't know what the streaming quality would be like if I actually stream from that house.
Yeah, we got to get you a proper setup. Maybe here at the shop.
I'd love that. That way I
'Cause
can
even
stream
Liam-
instead of work.
Even Liam was saying he's a big gamer too.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he jumps on FIFA and everything like
Yeah,
that.
gotta love a bit of FIFA.
Bit of COD every now and then.
But yeah, the boys did the trades for that. I ended up trading that secret rare Dragon Ball Z card for the Jordan Beam team and the Kylian Mbappe Prism rookie. Also got a few promos from Dragon Ball Z, one secret rare and one SR as well. I was pretty happy with that, but then Dragon Ball Steve come in
big
and
DBZ.
started pulling out these BGS 10s and just knew how to make me tingle. And it fucking straight away, I just went straight to my Dragon Ball Z collection, grabbed every
The
single
10s
slab
just
I
hit
had.
different, eh?
Every slab I had, and pretty much most of my short printed, super rares. And I've traded them all away, and I've ended up with my 10 Holy Grail. And I'm just
Yeah.
starting to watch Dragon Ball again, and I'm fucking hooked. And
Hold
it's
it up.
such
Hold it up a little
series.
bit higher in your frame. No, the card.
Which one?
Your 10.
10.
Yeah,
Dang.
should.
Is that not sexy or what?
Yes,
I think it's because it's glary.
just a little bit. That's all good. We're still learning these
We'll
cameras.
be posting some photos.
Yeah, but the 10s just hit completely different, don't they? And once you see
It's my first 10.
when you've got an opportunity to grab one, you're sort of willing to give up quite a bit for it, and that's sort of the hit that I got from Stevie when he offered for all those Dragon Ball, just the raw cards. for the Conor McGregor. I was just like, I can't say no. Like it's just there's such nice cards. And I feel like every podcast we sort of almost talk about heroes, so we got to watch. We don't, just talk about heroes, but we're actually getting
a nice product too.
Super's nice. Obviously that you just got a little bit more writing on that, and it's all in English, and there's I can't read Japanese, so if there's one thing I could change about the heroes.
You'd rather English?
Rather just so I can read what it says.
Nah, I like
But it looks cool. It adds to it all, doesn't it?
That's all part of it, bro.
Yeah.
Not knowing what it says. Could say something bullshit, and we're like, fuck it, how cool is this?
Well, that's it. Like, I don't really care what they are because they just look cool, and that's what it's about for me. I've always been an aesthetics guy. Always like how the cards look, not necessarily what they represent. So,
well, I'm a bit of both.
Yeah, you're converting easily.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm still strongly supporting both of those sides.
Yeah.
I love the investment side of cards, and I think it's a great opportunity to get into somewhat of an investment and collect as well. It's a cool way to do it. If you don't like reading up on crypto, stocks, Forex, whatever, jump over and start collecting cards because you never know what could happen.
Hard, yeah, that's the thing. And some people can, get in one mini spot or one break spot, and it can be life-changing, and that's sort of what happened to us with the whole Luka Doncic. And, we didn't even get that. Like, we were going in multiple breaks a night, and we were just going, all right, whatever we get, we'll halve. And so we weren't even paying full price either. So, like, we'd just message each other, and rather than paying $80 each, we'd pay 40 each, and it's done. And, we managed to hit a Luka rookie to 10 luminance. So, like, it just goes to show how there's different ways to fill breaks, and if you're a little bit on a bit of a budget, ask one of your mates, hey bro, do you want to go halves in a spot? We'll split whatever we get and either hold it or sell it, or and it's not hard if you find a good cunt like Blakey found me.
Other way around, bro. You came into my life, son.
So
you found me, bro. You found my fucking house, then you come and intruded, and then
I did intrude.
Just living.
Yeah, living my best life, bro.
Living your best life, bro.
Fucking ripping and tearing.
It brought you out of your turtle shell, eh?
Oh yeah, you very well and truly.
Like Master Roshi.
Yeah,
You'll know that if you watch Dragon Ball, bro.
I wasn't in my shell for long either. Found my feet pretty soon. Do you smoke weed, bro?
Who? Me?
Remember that? That was like the.
I swear, I say this.
We both hesitated to ask each other for such a long time. Like, and then I think you asked me.
Yeah.
And then once we were like, "Are you fucking serious, bro? I've been trying to hide it in my room this whole time." I was like, "We've been trying to fucking hide it in the living room this whole time." I just used to stay in the room like, fucking.
No, I used to ask every single roommate we had, and we had a couple of Norwegian ladies living with us, and they didn't like weed.
Nah.
And that was a very intimidating conversation because they were pretty straight edge, and I'm like, do you guys smoke?
And they didn't like you smoking in the house.
I didn't. Well, I never smoked in the house, but they just didn't like the whole concept of weed.
Yeah.
But then these ladies would go out and fucking shove whatever drugs down their throat, and I'm like, hey, at least mine grows. At least mine grows on a tree. You won't see me out there doing that shit.
Nah. But just everything else.
Yeah, I used to ask everyone, eh? And then there was one bloke that moved in, Alex, and was sitting at the dinner table. And we made it was his first night there, and we made we cooked up some Mexican for him, and before the dinner even started, I'm like, bro, I want to be straight up with you. I was like, I smoke marijuana. I was like, do you? And his eyes just lit up, and he's like, yes. He was like, on the application it said no smoking in the apartment, and I'm like, yeah, come on, man, it's not my apartment, but I won't tell.
Oh, that's so funny. It's funny, guys. If you notice the stories that Blake tells, it's like a bit of a cycle of housemates. He's had a few, but you'll find that it sort of ends with me.
Yeah, you were the last.
I think I was the last one, and
I had a fucking enough.
They're
after.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say, I bet you and Emily looked at each other like, nah, fuck that, never again. Let's move out to the middle of nowhere where no one will want anything to do with us.
Oh, it was
scarred them.
I swear, it was it. Yeah, did we kicked you out, eh?
Yeah, you fucking did.
Yeah.
Left me with nowhere to go.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with them, and I was like, we got to get this Benny dude out of the fucking house.
I'm sure Emma was sitting there going, no, we got to keep him. We got to keep him.
She was like, I can't sleep. He's just fucking partying all night, just bringing home chicks. Can't sleep.
Yeah, that was bad. That was that was always a recipe for disaster. Walking distance from Nightjar, Billy Hotel, all those spots.
It was just the heart of...
I don't know how you did it.
Me? Well, I'm a hermit crab. Bro, I used to get Uber Eats from Burleigh Street to the house. Like, I'm
You
not even
did
joking.
too, eh?
I used to order Uber Eats.
Breakfast, and there was a breakfast that you always used to...
Yeah.
What was your breakfast? You used to go for a walk down to James Street. You used to get it all the fucking time. It was a regular.
Yeah, there's... what's that cat? Quest or something? I used to go to Quest.
Yeah.
Just load up on me...
I'd always be heading out the
Iceland
door
Black.
and Blakey would always be coming back with like coffee and food like every morning.
Yeah, I don't cook, bro. I do now.
You used to put on the slow cooker every night, bro. And you used to always make nachos.
Yeah,
you and Em would make nachos.
Nachos is the go-to.
Yeah.
We
Slow
haven't
cooked
had...
pulled beef with all
Yeah.
this spice. Like,
yeah,
fuck,
bro.
bro. Yeah, I used to rate that hard.
I've watched a few Gordon Ramsay videos, bro.
I've actually come across him on TikTok lately. He's
Ramsay?
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So he commentates
Yeah,
on
I know,
people
I've seen
making
that.
videos and shit. It's just like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, don't do that,
no,
don't do that.
do
No, you
Someone was
fuck.
putting ice cubes in meat patties the other day.
What the hell?
And then, because they were trying to make it all juicy, like the patty all like watery. So then they put it in, they cook the ice cube in the patty, and then when they rip it open, it's all like juicy and all over the place. And he's just like, oh my God.
That's
like,
just fucking water.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
been steaming
not-
up inside that patty.
Yeah, and you could imagine the theory behind that going, oh, you put the ice cube in to make it all watery and juicy.
I
It's
just
like,
put a bit
bruh.
of butter in there.
Yeah, do something. Look at that, Chef Blakey.
Right.
You should do a cooking show
No,
once
tell you what I do.
for us.
You make
Who wants
a
to
really
see a cooking
thin,
show?
You make a really thin patty. You put some cheese in the middle of that patty, then you fucking sandwich that shit up with another bit of thin patty, and then you cook that shit up. And then you don't even have to put cheese on your burger. You just bite into your burger and there's fucking cheese inside of it.
Life hacks with Blakey.
Life hacks. Or you put some cheese on the pan and get your fucking bread roll and put the bread roll on the cheese that's cooking on the pan, and you just lift that shit up, bro, and it's fucking sticking
Sizzling.
all onto your bread. That shit is
You
gold.
cook your bread first?
Yeah, you toast that shit a little bit.
Yeah.
Put a bit of butter in, bit of fucking cheese, sprinkle the cheese, little Salt Bay cheese. Bang. Put that bread on there, give it a little twist, pull it off. That shit's mint. Liquid gold, I'm telling you.
I honestly think that we need to do a cooking show with Blakey.
Yeah, but
Cooking with Blake.
Yeah,
Blake the baker.
Blake's baked
Blake's-
and baking.
Yes. Yes. Baked Blake baking.
Oh, my days. I'll make some cookies.
Who wants to see that segment? I do.
Yeah, I
Sign
do.
me up.
I'll do it.
Alright.
I'll volunteer.
Let's do it. All right. So that'll come soon. Anyway, back to the
Back
cardboard.
to the trades. What
Back
did
to the
you
cardboard.
trade this week, brother?
Is that
You had
that's
some
all
trades.
yours? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got a message from, shout out to the bro Dill Bartley. He messaged me saying, I've got a mate and I've recommended him to your website and everything, and he likes Gardner Minshew, and in that trade for the Sugar Sean O'Malley where you just traded me all your cards, the Gardner Minshews were there, and there was one to like 25 auto rookie.
Scored a 20.
Yeah, scored a 20 auto. Yeah, see, he remembers. Or
Oh,
he
I
remembers.
remember, bro.
He-
When
he
I pulled that, I was like,
still sleeps with one eye open.
yeah, I nearly sold that when I got it for 150 last year,
Fuck.
and then I didn't.
And all of his prices have dipped, eh?
Heaps.
Yeah, so especially with T. Lawrence going there, going to the Jags. Is he
Yeah.
still there?
Who? Yeah, he's still there. He's
yeah,
still
okay, Gardner.
yeah, they're
Starting.
still switching in and out with Lawrence and Gardner.
Yeah, so this bloke was a mad Gardner Minshew fan. So when he brought them in, those cards almost meant nothing to me. So he just brought a stack of cards in and asked if there's anything that catches my eye. So one of the first ones that caught my eye. You guys know I'm a sucker for shiny things. So it was a Chase Young Illusions RPA. RPA to 99, so 16 of 99. Nothing too special, but just a really cool Color Blast look to that with a bit nice hollow on it. And then we've also got the other card that I traded for was an immaculate RPA of Calvin Benjamin, wide receiver for the Panthers. And that was numbered, to RPA to 10, so immaculate to 10.
On card too. That's nice, bro.
He's got a really nice auto too, so I was pretty happy with that. Especially for a couple of Gardeners that, like I said, I didn't really value.
Yep.
And then also sort of my favourite card out of the trade was this Tom Brady Crown Royale, Crowning Glory. Yes, Crowning Glory. It's like a refractor from 02. So it's not first, it's not second, but third year. But any old school refractor Brady is just, it's a vibe to me. So, I traded away, I think it was 2 autos and a snake skin. The snake skin was to 99. think it was higher than I
No,
thought.
it was the Dragon Scale.
Dragon scale,
To
sorry.
88.
88, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I managed to come off quite well with those trades. I was very happy with them, like especially coming into the NFL season. We've got the NFL fantasy on now, and I'm starting to watch a little bit more game. I've downloaded the Madden 21, so I can start playing a little bit more and using the players and learning a little bit more about them. So yeah, it's starting to broaden my collection with them, and obviously can't go wrong, like I said, with Brady. That's sort of like the Jordan of NFL. So yeah, as soon as I saw that card, I thought, yes, sir. And yeah, I was just happy with the Brady, to be honest, and the fact that he chucked in the others, I was happy, and he was really stoked with that trade too. So we all come off pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good trade, man. That card's very nice.
Yeah, I was a big fan. So those were my pickups this week, and then I also I was on eBay again on Monday, hung as a dog, and you know what I'm like when I'm hungover and I got some money in my pocket. I just
What
go.
did you buy?
So I went out and bought probably, I think it was 6 or 7 Lance Stevenson 14, 15 Prisms, I think they were.
That's right. You sent me the message.
Yeah.
Oh, look at I just bought.
Yeah, so I was sending you highlights, because I don't think you'd know Lance Stevenson, because he was before you started watching the NBA. So he's always been one of my favorite players growing up and watching the Lakers, he was the shining light in the Pacers, shining light for the Pacers when PG wasn't playing too well, or even when he was playing well, so was Daddy Stevenson. So, so I really wanted to just get a couple of his cards. I don't see him on the market very much. When I was looking at all of his autos and everything, there wasn't much there. So I just thought, you know what, I'll go plain, simple, and just start to add to a rainbow of some sort. And the 14, 15 Prism cards really stood out to me. They look very similar to the Giannis sort of year.
Yeah, they kind of kept that similar look
for a few years, yeah. So and it's got like I bought a couple of different mosaic with different colors behind them. There's die cuts, there's numbered variants. So
nice.
I was just like, fuck it, why not? It was like $60 for like 6 or 7 cards. I was like, yep, why not? So
all from the same seller.
yeah, Burbank cards.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Burbank sports cards on eBay. So yeah, I was looking all over the shop a bit. If I pulled my search history up, like I said, I was a bit hung, so I was probably searching some weird shit too, but. I was quite happy with that.
Deep.
I can't.
Sorry to interrupt.
You're
You
right.
go.
I was just gonna say I can't wait to.
Good one.
Can't wait to get them. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say. I also picked up a Dan Castellaneta. That's how you spell it. Castellaneta.
Castellaneta.
The voice actor for Homer Simpson.
The OG.
And Barney in The Simpsons.
Oh, and Barney.
And Barney.
Barney, the big purple beard.
The big fucking alcoholic.
Oh, in Simpsons.
In Simpsons,
I thought you
yeah.
meant Barney, the kids show.
No. The alcoholic and
I
Homer.
love you. You love me.
You know I'm in an episode of Sesame Street.
No.
Yeah.
No. Why?
I'm not elaborating.
Why?
I'm not elaborating. So, yeah, picked up a nice signed voice actor auto of that card. It was fucking unreal.
No, we're going back to that.
I'm only fucking with you, bro.
I'm going to go find like a meme of the Cookie Monster or something and fucking say you're under the mask.
I was in one of the backdrops.
Saying some shit.
4 or some shit.
Actual?
Yeah, it's playing around.
Let's find that. See, I'm calling out the boys to go do some Sesame
good luck
Street
finding
research.
it. I fucking
Are they
have
Australian?
no idea.
Are they Australian?
No,
How the fuck did you get that?
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
I feel like he has.
I didn't. It was a lie. I'm lying.
Have you been on any sort of TV show, TV series?
Nah.
Never? Yes, you have. I feel like you just don't.
Oh, I've been on the news a few times.
Yeah, you've been on the news. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. There's no one. For anyone that has ever wondered, there is a
15% subscription.
All you have to do is subscribe, like, and send me a DM.
And you'll see the helicopter.
In full swing. No, I'm only joking. I wasn't on anything. I was I just remembered when I was a kid, I had like the old, what do you want to be when you're older? And I wanted to be on TV.
Did you?
That was my answer. I wanted to be on TV. But then I realized I can't talk in front of a crowd more than like 3 people. So I was like, well, that fucking dream's out the window.
Wanted to be on TV. That makes sense now why you'd open up a card shop and live streams and podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Blakey just loves the attention.
If you didn't notice, I'm never the one behind the camera. So there you go.
Yeah, he's still learning in that department. But I did see it. We did see it this week.
Yeah, I did it
He
once.
picked his game up and already had a couple of comments in store. So you got to do it more, bro.
Yeah, well,
I just loved how you could see everything up his nose and beyond. The camera was like,
I forgot
Hey,
to do
guys.
the old zoom out.
"Hey guys."
Hi, it's Nicole.
I wondered what that would have looked like. Like,
It was literally me holding it this close.
yeah, you got to
I don't
extend the
extend
arm, bro.
because I was like, I've got to use my hands as well to
You gotta get
talk.
that
Otherwise,
full
I just
bod.
look like a proper wombat just standing still. Maybe took me about 3 times to
That's
upload
good. Three's
that.
good. Takes me about 5.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just can't put a word after a word when I'm.
I think it's also important
Embarrassed.
to recognise and take a moment to appreciate Blakey's efforts behind the TikTok video that we did last week too, last Saturday.
I don't think I felt any more embarrassed dancing like that when we had a customer in store.
He loved it too, the little bloke, Declan. Shout out to Deck.
I
think.
made a little glance over and they're watching and I'm like,
Yeah,
what the
you could see that he
hell?
was like he didn't want to like interrupt us at the same time. He wanted to have a look at what was going on. So shout out to the bro Deck.
Little Declan.
Yeah,
He's got some
legend.
nice cards, that little legend.
Yeah, it was awesome to see him, and like we talk about us quite a bit, but the customers in the store over the last week or so, it's been a really good rap with a lot of the kids that have come in, and we even had a live stream personal birthday break with Matt Hall and his son,
Yep.
and got live with them. So yeah, all the kids are really enjoying it, and,
Well, our customer base is like a friendship.
yeah.
Like you come into the store, we're gonna treat you like a friend.
Yeah.
It's not like you're gonna come
We
in.
want
and-
you to be here.
Yeah, like exactly. We want you to be here. We want to have conversations with you. I just want to see where your head's at.
And if we ever, which I doubt we would, but if we're ever caught up with anything, you're more than happy to let us know as well and go, "Hey mate, I'm over here. Hello."
Well, you won't get that with me. You just won't shut me up when you
But
walk in.
yeah, with Blakey, yeah. Sometimes, like I said, I can be guilty of getting looking busy, I guess.
He
But
looks
yeah,
busy, but he's fucking TikTok scrolling and
yeah, looking at Blake's OnlyFans.
that's why you geese up and have a little grin at me every bloody 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, start licking my lips, bro.
Something I wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
Fanatics.
Fanatics.
So Fanatics taking over the sports card world.
Yes, huge move.
So, personal opinion. I think what I think Fanatics is going to do for the hobby is going to be great things. I think they're going to cater to collectors as well as investors. And we're also going to see a surge in new people coming into the hobby as well because of all the advertising they're going to be doing over in the States.
Yeah, I agree. There's
So-
got to be some sort it's good. Change is good. Some people don't
100%.
like change, but I think change is always also good
Well,
because
you look, Upper Deck had it, and then Panini come, and
Yeah.
then it's like everyone that was collecting Upper Deck's like, oh, I'm never going to go Panini. Then Panini takes over.
yeah, 100%.
And now Fanatics are going to do the same thing.
yeah, 100%.
And it's just time will tell, like what these designs of cards are going to look like. It's all going to be in time.
yeah,
But from a outside opinion, like an investor's point, I think it's going to be great because of all the advertising they're going to be doing.
and the thing is that people are always going to have an opinion as well.
Yeah.
So like at the moment, how many like in the last 12 months, how many complaints do we also hear? Like there's also good things about, but we probably hear more complaints about Panini than actually.
Absolutely.
Pushing for them. So, like, it's the same people that are complaining about Panini that are also complaining to keep them as well. So,
Yeah.
people are always going to find different things to bitch and moan about, I guess. But I think that it's going to be a good thing. It's going to change the hobby up and might change the prices of certain cards. If anything, Panini's products of basketball cards are probably going to go up because they're even shorter print.
Yep.
Again, time will tell with that sort of stuff.
Well, going back to people complaining about Panini, like the number one complaint I hear about all the time is the centering on prisms and whatnot.
Not just Prism.
Let's-
There's other cards.
Let's just
too.
put it into perspective, right? So if every single card got printed with a perfect centering, perfect edge, if every card come to you in a fucking PSA 10 form, there would be no investor market here.
Yeah, that's
It would be flooded with just cards. You would
Yeah.
be able to buy whatever for whatever. Like when a card comes out to you, the reason a PSA 10 is worth that is because it's rare to get that.
Yep.
Not because every man and his dog that gets a card can get a PSA 10. It all comes down to the way you receive your cards.
Yep.
Like I personally,
Opening
it's just,
cards.
Yeah, like I think it's great to have off-centered cards. It's great to have. It's not great, but You get where I'm coming at.
Yeah,
you don't want a flooded, perfect market.
everywhere.
Otherwise, there would be no investor market here. And I mean, that could be good to the collectors, but then your hobby is small.
And I guess on the same similar topic as well, with people, saying like, oh, prices are just too high at the moment to either, get into or anything like that. And it's like, well, if anything, that's it's a good thing because everybody's cards at the moment are already going up. So like if you're realizing that basketball is a little bit more expensive to collect now, that's probably a good thing because your cards that you've had for the last year are actually going up.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be cards in your collection that you haven't looked at properly.
Put it this way, I haven't heard a collector that's been collected since, Jordan rookie year that is complaining about the price difference now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because their whole collection has gone from, $10,000 to a house.
Yep.
So,
and it hasn't always been like that either. So, like, there's been times where people's collections that are now worth millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars, at one point, maybe 5-6 years ago, they fucking meant nothing. Like, they meant maybe, $1,000 max.
Yeah.
Like, but just with the price surging with everywhere, all of a sudden those people's collections have gone up. And those guys are the ones that deserve it, if anything, because they've beaten that whole mainstream market too.
Yep.
They beat the trend. They got on it a little bit earlier than the rest of us. And if the prices are only going to continue to grow, then it's only really the people that are only joining now that are getting the back end of it.
Yep.
Like I'm sure the same thing similar with crypto and all that sort of stuff. Like you can get on now, or you can completely miss the boat, or you can get on now and get ahead of whatever you're going to get on in another 6 to 8 months. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. So, because
pick your players.
Yeah. Pick players, pick teams. Like I know guys that just PC certain teams. Like there's so many different ways to collect. It can be just one player. But
I've never been one to collect sets. Like I pick specific players that I enjoy watching, and that's a card that I'll go after. For example, with the Bucks, I like Giannis. I don't like Brook Lopez.
Yeah, and is it probably just one big card and then like, or are you just trying to get as many cards as you can
It's
of
mainly rookies.
Yeah.
I don't like. I get a lot of people offering me a lot of Giannis cards.
What's your opinion on insert rookies? Right? So like my house.
Like my house is a good insert though. I like that product.
Yeah.
Inserts like the LeBron James, that bazooka, that's an insert. It's an SSP insert, but I don't know. It all depends on the product.
Yeah.
I know Chronicles have some nice inserts.
Well, that's because you also hear a little bit of pushback from people not wanting insert rookies as well.
Yeah.
Still, a Jordan insert rookie would be through the fucking roof, wouldn't it?
I don't know any.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's the.
You've got the sticker rookie. You could probably pick up.
There should be
$2,000.
inserts as well back then. No?
Yeah.
And was it just the Flair product that they only did that year?
In '86.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. It's
I
something
believe
that we
Flair,
might have to.
and then Hoops come in.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Hoops has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
That's another thing with Fanatics. What type of product do you think they're going to keep? Because I think names are going to change. So I don't think I honestly don't think Revolution's going to come in.
I think you've really got to look at what works, what trends, and what's popular, and not necessarily go after it, but put those as your inserts or as your case hits or whatever it might be. So I think that they should stick with kabooms. I think they should stick with downtowns. I think they should like those sort of really popular high-end case hits. They should stick with. I wouldn't mind a bit of a change up from everything though, like everything else. Sorry. So like,
what do you think about Prism? You think Prism will stay?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be called Prism or have a Prism look. I think it's going to be like a Topps Chrome almost feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think that there will be a higher end. Yeah.
I'll back that every day of the week.
Yeah, and I think it's going to depend on what type of products. Like same with Court Kings. Like I'm a big fan of Court Kings. I'd hate to see that leave.
Yep.
So something to replace that where it's more artistry on the cards instead of player photos. Some people don't like that, but yeah, I think Fanatics will cater for that too.
Yeah, I agree. I think Fanatics are going to do a good job.
Yeah.
A lot of the artists that are at Panini are going to be like, because they're going to be focusing
the thing
on
is
UFC.
they've got like 5 years to transition, right?
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is Panini still have UFC and soccer.
Yeah.
So in investments point of
Not
view,
for long.
well, in an investment point of view, collecting Panini Prism now, Panini UFC and Panini Soccer now is probably going to be a good long-term investment.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
UFC
there's
is highly
gonna,
underrated.
yeah, exactly. Because you're only going to be able to pick sealed wax up from Panini now, and you won't be able to continue the years. So you won't be able to get a 2026 Panini UFC Prism, because Fanatics will. Oh, actually, no, you will. UFC. Panini still have UFC. But
Yep.
Panini, let's just say Prism basketball. You're not going to be able to pick that up in 6 years' time.
No.
So
some of those might be long-term holds. Like,
yeah,
you know,
I think Panini product is going to go through the roof once Fanatics
look
take
at what
over.
happened to Topps basketball.
And Topps
You know what I
UFC.
mean? Yeah. Exactly
Like,
right.
Everything.
Yeah. So
When
once products are done, that's the last of them. So yeah, if you got any Panini product at home, maybe might be worth sitting on.
Sealed.
Sealed, of course. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely
you want sealed.
I'd be keeping sealed product for sure from all these years. Select this year went a bit far with their retail release.
But the thing that I like that they did with it is they made the cards different. So they made them all blue borders, blue backgrounds, all that stuff. So you can tell the difference between retail and hobby select.
Yeah, but do you like the fact that they put an extra like 20 one-on-ones per player?
In saying that,
Do you like the fact that they put an extra like 26 inserts instead of
don't Prism have that?
No, not this year. Prism's a shorter print run than Select this year.
There's still Prism retail.
Yeah, but I'm saying overall, like you've got your Select, how they've inserted all these one-on-ones now per player. So you got the elephant, the snake, the fucking tiger.
Yeah.
There's a whole zoo in fucking Select product, and
I like that. There's a whole zoo in the fucking Select.
I don't know. I think Select went a little too far this year, and for a print run point of view, it's going to go through the roof.
But also in saying that, I think a lot of people, whoever have got hold of those cards, collection, the money back on that is going to be so much more, because if someone wants the set, they're going to fucking pay. You know, if they want all the one-on-ones, if they want the whole zoo, they're going to be paying a lot of fucking money for it, and they'll be willing to pay that extra bit just to get the tiger in the zoo or the elephant.
The rarity. You got, I forget the actual number, but there's like 20-something one-on-ones of the one player, when in recent years there was like 6 or 8. So they've 3-4 times it this year. And well, what about the silvers? What about the bases? Court sides. What about all these inserts?
Well, the value still seems to be there.
Yeah, until PSA open up and start accepting bulk submissions.
So if you had some Select product from this year, rookies, what would you do?
I'd probably sit on them raw.
Sit on them raw. Okay.
Well, that's my opinion until I'd get a proper pop report.
You wouldn't get rid of it now if you're predicting that. Pop
Select
going to be through
this
the roof?
year I probably would get rid of.
Yeah.
This year Select I haven't gone after anyone. I haven't ripped any packs. I haven't bought any cards.
Yeah.
Select this year is just, I don't know.
I still like it though. Like, I like the cards. I like the product. I like the tie dyes. We've probably spoken on this podcast multiple times about how good Select is.
Yeah.
So it's just the fact that they've gone retail. Blakey doesn't necessarily like the amount of cards that they've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think
But the actual product in itself is still a nice product, and it's still, mate, like for $300 for a mega or $180 for a blaster. At the moment, while pop reports haven't been released, you're going to hit your money back most of the time.
Well, it's a great gateway product.
Yeah.
If you want to sit on
H2 UFC, that's where you can really double your money on quite quickly.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't hit your money back in those, you get 28 cards, Disco Prism in each, you get 3 numbered cards in the whole box, potential autos, like the amount of hits that are in there for the price that that you could once get it at. I'm sure that those prices are only going to go up as well. But that's some really good value for anybody wanting to get into a little bit and maybe just flip some cards and earn some money.
Anything UFC Panini from this year is going to be worth, please write this down, everyone, 5 times in 6 years.
5 times.
I think it will 5x in 6 years.
Whew.
Panini this year's product. Prisms.
Yep.
UFC only.
Okay.
Soccer too. Get on soccer.
I wouldn't be surprised basketball heads that way.
Well, yeah.
Because,
I just think
because
maybe
of the limited, fanatics.
Yeah, I think your collectors that enjoy. Well, look at it from this view. Zion year, Luka's year.
Yeah.
Fucking LaMelo, Anthony Edwards. Like, there's some great fucking rookies that you can still buy in Panini product.
Yeah.
Where you won't be able to get that in Fanatics. Like even Bronny, LeBron's son, he's going to be drafted in a Panini product.
Yep.
Same as what's his name? He's really good. He played against Bronny. Now I'm having a mind blank. I've had a big day.
He's had a big day. We'll let him off.
I've had a
You
big
get what
day.
he's saying anyway.
Oh, something Williams.
That's all good. But yeah, you're exactly right. You know, players like Bronny who aren't going to be, who are going to have their rookie cards, and players like Luka, Zion, who only their rookie cards are going to be with Panini. So they've that's a huge standout from Panini's point.
Absolutely.
And yeah, like you mentioned, holding sealed product. If those cards haven't been found, and you've got a rookie potentially still sitting there, and you got a rookie LaMelo, Zion, whoever, Bronny, you're absolutely sitting on a gold mine.
Well, you buy LeBron's rookie cards from Topps.
Yeah, exactly.
So it ain't in Panini.
Nope. And the Topps product for LeBron James, go do yourselves a favor and look that up real quick.
And if anyone's got money, you got a brother here that wants a pack.
A pack break, eh? That would be cool.
Yeah.
We could do a pack break.
What, LeBron year?
Yeah, bro.
Fuck, who's buying it? You?
You with all your crypto.
Crypto's gone now.
Yeah,
Crypto's
that
gone
doesn't
on
surprise
cards.
me with all your cards that you bought.
Yeah, it's gone on cards.
Before we wrap this one up, guys, we wanted to just give a quick shout out to the legends over from Bliss and Esso, the OGs of Australian hip hop.
Have you heard their fucking album?
Yeah, bro.
How good.
Amazing.
Bro, I'm not going to lie, there was one song in there that it was like, what's it called? Bro, it
pumped you up, it G'd you up and ready to fight?
No. It
Mate, they've
made
got
me
such
upset,
good-
bro. It made me like tear up a bit.
Were you
'cause
listening? It was a deep song.
It was deep as fuck, and it made me go. I was all like, "Oh, what's it called?"
And everything that they do, they release.
Good people.
Oh,
Do yourself a favor and go listen to Good People.
Yo,
That is
shed a tear for Blakey.
I was literally listening to it, just fucking. It resembled so much, and I was like tearing up the tiniest bit. It was like a watery eye, and I was like, "It's when you listen to something good."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck, that hit."
Hits
that
you in
hit
the
me.
feels.
Yeah, right in the heart.
Yeah, nice.
I sent him a message straight after it too. I was like, "Mate, that's a fucking banger."
That's awesome. So so the legends from Bliss and Esso have been kind enough to send us some things, and I've just got here one of the pieces of memorabilia that they sent us. So we've actually got a custom made, from their latest album.
Yep, you got it on the back.
The Sun. So there's the front view. Can we get that on stream?
Yeah.
Oop,
Cover your face.
There we go. So that's the front of it. And then we'll head to the back of it where it says Rip and Collect on the back. Did we get it yet?
Yep.
Yo. So that's such a sick jersey that we are hoping to get signed actually, but we're going to get it framed up and hung up in the shop. And along with the jersey came also one of their exclusive vinyls. So I believe there was only a short print of these that came out, and it's just really cool to actually have a vinyl of the album cover, because vinyls these days just you never see. So I think these were short printed, and once again you could only get them in the bundle. So shout out to the boys from Bliss and Esso. And then some of the coolest stuff as well is their actual trading cards that they've released. Once again, first in, best dressed type of vibe, and it's got all three artists. So you got Bliss, Esso, and the DJ, with Esso in the middle here, and just some really, really cool, like they sort of they look like the Topps Chrome versions, and instead of saying Topps Chrome, they say hip hop in that same font. Hip hops. So yeah, just some really cool. And then on the back, instead of having player details, it's just got the album and the songs that are on the album. So just really, really cool pieces of collective memorabilia. So big shout out to the boys from Bliss and Esso. Go head over to Spotify, Apple, YouTube, whatever it might be, and make sure you type in The Sun, Bliss and Esso. What was the song again?
Good People.
Good People.
Go have a cry for me.
Go have a cry for Blakey, and a listen for me, and let him know that you listened and we sent you.
And a listen for me.
Yeah.
He's too fucking manly.
Yeah.
This is toxic.
Fucking talking about Manly before we wrap this up.
Fuck Manly.
Tonight we have
Latrell's coming on a dog shot.
Come
you,
on,
Trebojevic.
come on. Obviously we're both big fans of the Melbourne Storm boys as well. Being part of the hobby and cardboard. Massive shout out to the 4 Point Collectibles boys. A couple of them will be playing tonight against my Manly doggies. But unfortunately, yeah, I really hope Tom Trebojevic hits them where in the hurts.
Bro, Pappy's going to run
up.
holes in your team, son.
Yeah, look, he scored 3 tries last week, and he's back to his sort of early season form before he got concussed. And mate, it's really the match of the finals for me. Like if Manly can get through Melbourne, that's the toughest. That's the toughest run to the grand final.
See, this was me with Bucks. I'm like, all we got to do is get through the nets.
Yeah. So, so it's a star-studded team. The Melbourne Storm, they speak for themselves. Minor premiers, 17-game winning streak this year. Phenomenal blokes. So I can't wait to see the two best teams go at it. I'm really, really excited for this one, Blakey.
Mate, I'm pumped for it as well, bro.
Yeah, boy.
I reckon it's going to be a great game.
So big shout out to Tommy Turbo. Run amok, mate. And
run it straight, brother.
And score just a few.
Yeah, absolutely run it straight. Stop using your steps because it's a bit confusing watching you play. It's fucking like watching a fucking man playing in a
Blake's
kid's
just salty
game.
because Latrell got suspended for being lazy.
No, Latrell's coming on when they play Manly, and Latrell's going to be dropping the biggest dog shot on Trebojevic.
He's
right into the back of the knee. Right into the back of the knee.
Right in the hammy.
And if not, you'll see me running on the field with a little slap to the knee too.
Wait, if maybe Manly win the grand final, we should go to the grand final in Suncorp.
Yeah, should I run on the field?
Manly Bunnies, yeah.
I'll run on the field.
Run on the field with RC like painted on your
Rip
chest.
And collect.
Yeah,
and I'll put my OnlyFans on my back.
Yeah, at Blakey OnlyFans.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
Get it, boy.
Yeah, free advertising, bruh.
I actually don't have OnlyFans, for anyone wondering.
He actually does.
I don't know how many times I contradicted myself in this podcast.
Yeah.
I may have done it a few times, and I apologize.
Well, that's actually the code discount. So if you head to our website, you'll see the links in there for Blakey's OnlyFans. You go see the chopper take off. That's his most liked video at the moment.
Well, it gets a lot of love.
All right, guys, we'll wrap that one up where it is. Hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Did you have fun today, Blakey?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Great talk.
We'll be back in the studio tomorrow to record next week's version of this podcast.
Yep.
So this is the Cardboard Companion podcast. It wasn't really a companion today. More of a shit talk dribble, as well as showing off some of the trades. Talking about some of we didn't necessarily talk about Card Challenge, so we'll just quickly
touch on
that
real quick.
because we made some massive announcements earlier on in the week with the podcast. But we can officially announce that the Hobby Hangout is a proud sponsor of the Cardcella event that we are hosting. Again, that's on October the 8th till the 10th. Went up yesterday to check out the Skyline Rooftop Terrace Bar. It's fucking so nice.
Oh,
Did you see the videos? Yeah.
The videos, bro. I can just picture myself sitting up there, sipping on a Mai Tai.
Yeah, G.
Nah, I'd be sipping on a fucking Blakey
Sipping
brew.
on a Blakey brew, G. And so checked it out yesterday. You guys will absolutely love it. Those that can make it to the event, you guys will be frothing.
Yes.
Oh, love that. Oh,
Finger it.
get
up
your
there.
back into it, Blake.
Get it up there.
All right, yeah. Stay, boy, stay. So we checked that out yesterday. We've got plenty of room up there. We've got 3 conference rooms and the outdoor deck area as well.
Yep.
So sick. And then we've also booked the Colonial. Is it called the Colonial?
Yeah,
At
Rabina Colonial.
Yeah, Rabina Colonial for a mad golf day with a bit of a lunch as well.
I've got a proposal. Anyone that beats me that day,
Oh, here we go.
I've got a fucking surprise for you.
Here we go. You got to run it straight at him.
No. I'll compensate you if you beat me.
Okay, we got it on camera too. So
I don't think anyone's beaten me, bro. I tell you what. And we're
Fuck, you
playing to
talk a big
handicap.
game,
Yeah,
bruh.
we're playing a handicap though, because if someone rocks up with a low handicap, I'm telling you what, I'm not playing you off the stick.
Oh, sounds like a bitch move, bro.
I play off 11. Come fucking get it. Whoever, whenever, tee off, whenever.
So that's going to be Saturday, the 9th of October. Again, Rabina, the Colonial.
Yep.
That's going to be a really fun day. Beers. We're going to be launching something pretty huge on that day as well. Golf cart, food, you name it, we got it there. So,
Well, if any breakers, shops, anyone wants to get involved for
Yep.
advertising, sponsors, anything like that, hit us up on the website,
Yep.
www.ripandcollect.com. For all your needs, we got you.
we got you, lad. And then also on the Sunday, one of the events that is actually sort of open to the public, so everybody can come down. This one is not invite only, but on the Sunday we're going to host the biggest trade day that we've ever done. We're going to have different pop-up stalls. We're going to have different collectors. We're going to try and get most of the people that were already attending the hobby hangout in Brisbane. Because this whole event was actually planned around the hobby hangout, and the hobby hangout was supposed to be on the Sunday. So we were still supposed to do Friday, Saturday, and then on the Sunday we were going to go up to Brisbane. We were going to take a big limo up, which we sort of spoke about earlier, a big party bus, and go watch and go to the event up there and come back down. So instead of that last part being on the Sunday where we do go back to the hobby hangout, we're just going to stay here at the shop, and we're going to set up a sick outdoor area. We've got food trucks, we've got music, we've got, like I said, different collectors that aren't always here, and they're all going to be here on the Sunday, and it's going to be a really fun day. We're also going to be launching the official it's going to be official launch of your Blakey Brew. So we'll have labels done. We'll have a few different lines to announce as well. So it's not just going to be Blakey's Brew. There's going to be, I think there might be 3 or 4 more.
I think there could be a sneaky Benny Brew in there.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I got recommended by a client yesterday.
Yeah.
Because he calls me Bouncing Benny.
No, are you going to have a Bouncing Benny Brew?
Bouncing Benny Brew. What do you guys
shot
reckon?
Of Red Bull and
That's what I was saying. It's got to have a drop of cocaine or something in it, and a Red Bull.
Give me one of those.
And you're bouncing, baby. That's what it does. That's what it does.
Bouncing Benny.
Bouncing Benny Brew. So
can't even keep on his toes at training. Far out.
Yeah,
Who the fuck calls you Bouncing Benny?
Oh yeah. Oh, they've seen me
flat-footed as ever.
Do you remember me at the swell?
No.
Actually, I was probably too young. Nah, I would have been having a little bit.
Yeah, of course you were, bro.
Yeah. Of course I was.
Of course.
Yeah. Mate, I bounce when I'm on.
How old do you think this? How long ago do you think this was?
Oh, it feels like forever, bro. It does.
Everyone asked me, how did you meet Benny? I went, fuck, he just moved into my house. Like, I don't know.
He asked me to move in, guys.
Yeah, I didn't. Jan did.
Shout out to Jan. Love you, Jan.
I tried to cancel it before.
More of a friend than you ever were.
Yeah, well, look what happened now.
Yeah, Jan's not opening up a shop with me, is she?
Yeah, fully.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll wrap that one up where it was. Thank you all for listening. Speak to you next time.
Let it rip.
Let it rip.